Hi there, welcome
Hey.
to the Chasing Ebenezer Show, where we talk a little, play some music, and encourage you to be weird, kind of like we are.
Just like us.
Yeah, this is Ben, and I'm Heidi.
What are we talking about today?
Oh yeah, we're talking about Portland.
Woo. If you do not live here, you should move here.
Portland, Oregon. Yes, we've lived here
It's
for...
11 years.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Yeah, and where are you from originally, Ben? Let me interview you for a moment.
I am from Virginia. I lived there for 26 years.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. And when we moved out to Portland, it was a little different.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people who've watched Portlandia or hear about Portland, that kind of was funny the way I said that, Portland. I think they kind of wonder, is it really that way?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not really exaggerated for the most part.
No.
So we want to talk about Portland and about how the place you live can influence the art that you do.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
what do you think
Well,
about Portland? And
well,
how...
I love it.
Yeah, I mean,
I absolutely love
yeah.
Portland. I think that what I noticed the most about Portland is that as a whole, Portland is very supportive of the arts community.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah, and I think that there's a desire to help each other that we find in the musician community.
Yeah.
To help each other out.
There are so many great opportunities, especially for music in Portland. There's a lot of open mics. We've mentioned one of them before. Local Roots is another organization that their goal is just to help independent musicians just kind of get started.
Right. So we're really grateful for that. But what about you? You know, you might not live in a place you would consider to be very artistic. You know, what do you think about that?
And some of it might be because you haven't gone and explored it. Virginia, I always used to think, well, that's not really creative. But there's a huge arts community where I live. I just wasn't in an environment where I was going and seeing that.
So you kind of have to go look.
You have to go look for it.
Go explore.
And you have to really look at, okay, what are when you're in those places, what are the places where you feel inspired where you live? For some of us, that might be a coffee shop. I love going to a coffee shop. One of my favorite coffee shops in Portland to go to is Bipartisan Cafe. Love going there.
Because why? Why do you like it?
You know, I think that, well, when I first moved here, I was like, oh, it's cool. It's Portland. That was my first thought.
It's cool.
But honestly, you just see all these people on their laptops. You see some people drawing, and you see creativity happening.
Oh.
And
so what you're saying is if you surround yourself by creative people, it encourages you to be creative.
Yeah.
Oh, that might be why you're with me.
Absolutely. Aside from the fact of that, and you're hot. So.
Whoa. Thank you, dear.
There is that.
Yeah, I agree that surrounding yourself by other creative people. Now, where I can too is I can start to get then jealous or envious or compare myself. So don't do that.
No.
Don't be like me. But yeah, when you are around other people, it makes me want to do art more. What if though, say you live somewhere and you're just having a really hard time finding whether it's an open mic night or a place to play or a gallery to show your paintings, or what would you suggest?
Well, that means that if there is a void that you feel for creativity, that means you are the person to start something to fill that void.
Do it.
Whether that is hosting a house concert at your place, or
invite all your neighbors for a night of art, kind of like a talent night, but you don't even have to be necessarily talented. Yeah, this is what our home church does. We encourage people bring something artistic in response to whatever Bible verse we were reading. So you can see all the different.
A lot of those people are very talented.
Yeah. So you never know. There's a lot of hidden artists out there too, because people don't always know where. If you're not a celebrity or whatever, people don't have a chance to share it. So maybe you're going to be the one to create the opportunity for the poets or the songwriters or the painters or the tuba players in your neighborhood. You never know who's gifted.
Fun story about tuba players.
Tell me.
We have a friend Her name is Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
She's awesome.
She's a huge Chasing Ebenezer supporter, so thank you, Sarah.
Thank you. And I remember we did a gathering where some musicians came together, and she brought her tuba, and I had never played the tuba player before. It was amazing.
Yeah.
I experienced bass in a way that I never had before.
Yeah. So you never know who's a hidden artist out there. I mean, you might be a great cook or baker or chef, and so do that, or maybe find a coffee shop or a pub in your area, and just ask. Sometimes just asking, hey, do you think we could start an open mic night?
Mm-hmm. And it might not be. It might be something else. I mean, we're kind of like making this whole show about the prompt. Go find some place to be creative, but it also might not be like maybe you shut down in crowds. Maybe you're introverted. There might be some parks, some scenic things in your area. Go sit there. See what that draws out of you. Yeah.
So you don't even need to necessarily create things to perform them or show them. So, but just pay attention to where you live and what's going on and what's the surroundings. Yep. And I mean, in Portland, we do have the Unipiper. So shout out to the Unipiper. And really look up the Unipiper stuff.
It's pretty amazing.
So,
Yeah. So your prompt for this week is to go to the place that inspires you wherever you live, whatever town you're in, and create from there. And if you don't know if there's a place, go looking. Try someplace and see what happens. See what kind of comes out of you. That would be the prompt.
Yeah. And because Ben is from Virginia, yet we live in Portland, we still wanted to do, as our response, a little bit of a Southern prompt. A Southern prompt. Southern response. Sorry, it's not prompt. Southern response. We are going to play our version of Down in the River. If you've seen Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, which is definitely a movie about the South. You might know this song, but it has our little unique spin on it. So you can get the lyrics and chords that we do on the ChasingEbenezer.com store for free. You can download those. Mm-hmm. And if they want to support us,
go to Patreon
to keep doing the Chasing Ebenezer show, or make
another Chasing Ebenezer.
Yeah. Visit us on Patreon as well. Even $1 a month. We would totally appreciate it.
Absolutely.
All right. Happy creating. Here's the song.
3, 4.
As I went down in the river to pray, I was studying about that good old way. And you show me the starry crown, good Lord, show me the way. As I went down in the river to pray, I was studying about that good old way. And you show me the starry crown, good Lord, show me